Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm getting ready to brew my first FestBier. This beer is basically like the poundable version of an Oktoberfest, but it's lighter in color, so you're not getting the dark amber hues associated with like the Marzen style, which is what the Oktoberfest style actually is. But this beer was developed to be able to drink it all day, and it's hot here still somehow. It's November, but it's hot. So I have such a craving for lagers that I figured I'd make one, something that can just be drunk all day. You know, we're getting into the holiday season, so we're gonna have a little bit more day drinking time on our hands. Okay, so let's get into what a FestBier is. It's a German lager, multi flavor, light hop profile, dry finish, encourages drinking. Typically, you would use a Pilsner malt with a touch of Vienna or Munich in it, but German malts are floor malted, so they're typically under-modified, which is going to be perfect for what I have. I have Mecca Grade's Gateway, which is their under-modified malt, so we'll do a step mash in this, and my step mash worked out so well last time with my cranberry lager that I think we'll get a really good result. Germany has a ton of lagers, and each lager kind of is slightly different than the other. So this is going to be less intense and toasted than a Marzen, more heavily bodied than a Hell's, and it has more hop flavor and alcohol as well than a Hell's. It's less malty than a Maibach, and it's kind of similar to like a Czech pale lager, but we're using German hops, not Czech hops. So, I have Czech hops. Whatever. So we're gonna use a little bit of both, Czech and German hops. It's fine. Okay, so let's get into this recipe. I'm kind of doing the whole try to clean out your fridge situation. So I'm going to use the end of what I have in Saaz and some Magnum. Saaz feels like half an ounce, so we're going to definitely use half an ounce of Saaz. And I'm going to use, this is just saved yeast from my cranberry lager, so it's pink. It's the Saf Lager S23, which is just a pretty standard bottom fermenting lager. It's super clean. My cranberry wasn't sitting for very long, and it is almost clear. It's just got maybe a few days left in cold crash, and it will be there. So let's start a recipe. Okay, so we're going to call this just the FestBier. Change our style to FestBier. Select. Okay, so that gives us a very narrow range that we're going to fall into. And I believe this is from the BJCP guidelines. I'm going to change my equipment profile to, I'm just going to modify it to be 5.5 gallons and no sparge. Fermentables. Okay, so let's just start with our Gateway Pilsner. I'm going to see where 10 pounds gets us. So that gets us to 4.7. We need to get up to like 5.8%. I'm going to just bump this up to 11, and then we're going to add some Vienna. That's too much. Okay, so 11 pounds of Gateway got us to 5.1%. And let's go ahead and add 2 pounds of Vienna. I guess I should, write the right thing. And that got us up to 6.2. I'm going to bump that down to 1.5 pounds. All right, so 5.9. I usually overshoot my ABV a little bit, so I'm totally cool with a 5.9. It seems a little high for something you're meant to drink all day, but I will take it. Okay, so for our hops, we want to get between 18 and 25 IBU. So I'm going to use my Saaz as kind of more of a flavor hop. You know, it's 3.5 alpha acid, so it's not very bitter. And then my Magnum as my bittering hop. I'm just going to throw in half an ounce at the 60-minute mark, and that's probably going to be way too much. Okay, so that gets us to 20. And then we'll just add Saaz at like the 15-minute mark. And we'll add a half pound. Half pound. That would be the hoppiest, Saaziest, snazziest beer. Okay, 15-minute. So we're at 22 IBUs. I like that number. You know, I'm super into malty beers lately. I think it's just because it's cold. Hoppy beers just seem like such a summer thing. So that's all good. Let's add our yeast. So we're gonna do the S23, the West European Lager, and I'm gonna just go ahead and say it's 2 packs because we're gonna do a slurry. I'm gonna make a starter if I have some DME. Just enough. Well, that raised our ABV a lot. How did that raise our OG? That doesn't even make any sense. I'm gonna bump this gateway down to 10 pounds. All right, that gets us back to the 5.9%. Okay, so for our mash, we're gonna do a step mash. So I'm just gonna start at the 138 for 30 minutes, ramp time 20 minutes, add a step, and then go up to 156, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, and then we're gonna go up to 168 for 10 minutes. That's what I did last time. It worked out great. Loved it. Fermentation, I'm gonna do 50 degrees for, sure, we'll call it 14 days. I'm gonna basically ramp this up for the whole 14 days. So what I like to do with this is I actually ramp it once I start seeing bubbles happen. Lager yeast typically has a longer lag time than ale yeast does, and I'm always worried about ramping it up before the yeast have actually, like, you know, gotten to reproduce and everything. So I usually just wait until I see the first bubbles and then I call it good. I know that's more of a feeling kind of thing, but it's worked out so far. And let's do our water calculations. I'm gonna use my water. I don't like going to the store anymore. We're gonna turn off our Sparge, set our profile as our LA tap water, pure filter, save, and then we'll put our style as, let's see if FestBier is in here. Nope. But we can put in, let's see if Oktoberfest is in here. Okay, so Oktoberfest Marzen profile. So we're gonna auto, and it's not much additions, more calcium chloride than we have, and then about an equal amount of gypsum and Epsom salt at 1 gram each. All right, I love a good simple beer. I'm gonna do this one no chill. I refuse to chill until I'm brewing in a garage, so welcome to the no chill season. And I think that's about it. Oh man, I can't wait to drink this. This is making me want a lager right now. Well guys, thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe. If you want the videos early, merch, bonus content, everything, you can join the Patreon above. And I will see you guys next time. Happy brewing. Hey guys, coming at you from the future site of the new brewery. I just want to thank my 2 newest patron members, Jeremy Williams and Anthony Pop. Thanks so much for your support. Hi.
You on a video call?
No, I'm going to be recording a video. I'm actually recording right now.
Then change your sign. It says you're on a video call. Here's that Stella you wanted.
I'm gonna leave you in. I'll drink this. This is mine now. Love you.
No, this is mine. This is my gout beer.
Gout beer. Leaving it in.
Love you.
I love you.